Justus Akwesa is a Kenyan former basketball player who made a mark as an early basketball pioneer in the country. Although he did not proclaim his presence to the national scene and the international front as a player, he put basketball where it is now.
Playing basketball when I was a small kid at the YMCA, Shaurimoyo. Then I joined St. Teresa's Boys. That's where I've played also for the last 4 years. And then after my secondary level, I was actually called upon by Barclays Bank Eagles, the team I was playing for 10 years. Then I went to Kenya Railways. That's where I worked for the last 15 years after retirement.
Just being my friend, we never used to talk on the court because he had his own way of playing, and I also felt like I need to show him that whatever he's doing, I can do it in another way, and it's still basketball being played. Yes. So that's what brought the rivalry. After every game, we could walk back home together.
Even though Akwesa did not accomplish his wish of playing professional, there is someone that he admired and wished to have set a target against. That person, Michael Jordan.
Statistically, especially in terms of shooting.
Michael Jordan was a superstar. He was a hero. He was a man who was playing basketball on his own. Like, he was like in, you know, when you love to play basketball, it's in you.
Rejected. Wilkins rejected.
The touch was there for him. The movement that he was doing, the hang time that he was actually having, it was marvelous for him to do.
Jordan was born in Brooklyn, New York, to his mother Dolores, who was a banker, and James Jordan Sr., an engineer. Jordan attended Ensley Laney High School in Washington, where he anchored his athletic career by playing baseball, football, and basketball.
For three, it's short. Hornacek pegging it ahead to Russell, but Michael with whatever.
In 1981, Jordan earned a basketball scholarship to the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, where he majored in cultural geography. As a freshman in Coach Dean Smith's team-oriented system, he was named ACC Freshman of the Year after averaging 13.4 points per game on 53.4% shooting. He made the game-winning jump shot in the 1982 NCAA championship game against Georgetown, which was led by future NBA rival Patrick Ewing.
They actually went to overtime.
Strong Karl Malone. Karl Malone carrying the load once again for the Utah Jazz.
It was best of 5. Lakers won the first 2 sets. Third set was won by Celtic. Fourth set was won by Celtic. So it was a 2-2 game.
Stopping out of Karl, twist on underhand scoop. Oh, what a shot by Karl Malone. 29 for Karl Malone. Michael Jordan down low right. Now to you back court. Jordan there. Jordan with 33 points. Left side for Chicago. Jordan with it now. He's got it. Michael's in the zone.
So on the material day, on the 5th game, they actually went to overtime. And that's when actually Michael Jordan took a 3-pointer on the buzzer. And that was it.
Jordan knocks it away from him. Jordan's got it. The Bulls can win it right here. The Bulls can win it. Unbelievable.
16 seconds left. Bulls down 1. Michael against Russell. 12 seconds. 11. 10. Jordan a drive. Hangs. Fires. Yes! He scores!
They took the game.
Bulls lead 87-86 with 5 and 2/10 left. And now they're one stop away.
Game 7, yes, MJ rose again.
Jordan later described this shot as the major turning point in his basketball career. During his first season in the NBA, Jordan averaged 28.2 on 51.5% shooting. He quickly became a fan favorite even in opposing arenas and appeared on the cover of the Sport Illustrated with the heading "A Star is Born" just over a month into his professional career.
the Utah Jazz, there are so many things to look back on, but the Howard Isley 3...
To what he has actually transpired in sports, especially in basketball, he is a hero.
He knew what to do with the ball. He was fundamentally okay. And he knew what to do with the ball.
The Lakers, the Bulls have a foul again. Oh, this is unbelievable.
This led to a so-called freeze-out on Jordan, where players refused to pass him the ball throughout the game. The controversy left Jordan relatively unaffected when he returned to regular season play, and he would go on to be voted Rookie of the Year. Jordan's second season was cut short by a broken foot, which caused him to miss 64 games. Despite Jordan's injury and a 30-52 record, the Bulls made the playoffs. Jordan recovered in time to participate in the playoffs and performed well against a 1985-86 Boston Celtics that is often considered one of the greatest in NBA history. Jordan set the still unbroken record for points in a playoff game with 63 in Game 2.
Because no Laker whipped, no timeouts left, and this ball game is going into overtime. The Lakers had only to fall on the ball, and it would have been.
Jordan had recovered completely by the 1986-87 season and had one of the most prolific scoring seasons in NBA history. In addition, Jordan demonstrated his defensive prowess as he became the first player in NBA history to record 200 steals and 100 blocks in a season. The Bulls compiled an outstanding 15-2 record during the playoffs and advanced to the NBA Finals for the first time in the franchise history, where they beat the Los Angeles Lakers 4-1.
When Lakers had Magic Johnson, and you could see the two tough players trying to run the show for their teams, that is the time I realized that that guy is the best. He made guys to win the game because Lakers were ahead, and the final shot he took, that they went overtime, and eventually they won. That was the thing.
Perhaps the best-known moment of the series came in Game 2 when, attempting a dunk, Jordan avoided a potential Sam Perkins block by switching the ball from his right hand to his left in a mid-air to lay the shot in.
There he goes in straight, goes up in the air, now he's sideways. Look at the air, look at the hang time, look at the flying motion.
Look at his head above the rim.
That is Air Jordan at his best.
Looked like he was in an F6.
Jordan posted per game average of 31.2 points on 56% shooting from the field, 11.4 assists, 6.6 rebounds, 2.8 steals, and 1.4 blocks. Jordan was a shooting guard who was also capable of playing small forward. Jordan was known throughout his career for being a strong clutch performer. He decided numerous games with last-second plays and performed at a high level even under adverse circumstances. In June 2010, Jordan was ranked by Forbes magazine as the 20th most powerful celebrity in the world with £52 million earned between June 2009 and June 2010. According to the Forbes article, Jordan brand generates £1 billion in sales for Nike. Manuia Kevin for The Score.
Think of it. They gave him a 50. They gave Jordan a 50. He defends his championship.
In one of the greatest slam dunk contests ever, Michael would defend his title and solidify his trademark of Air Jordan.